over. Hey guys, here we are once again with Judd. This is session number 1. And what we're going to do today in this part of the session is yielding the hind end. As you can see, I'm scrubbing his cute little booty down so he knows what's about to come. I swing my stick around. I didn't have to whack him because he moved. I step closer, and if he doesn't move his hind end, I whack him, as you notice right there. And then he immediately moved. Here we go. So he's not moving. I almost bumped into him, so he got a whack. After every whack, don't forget to give him a little rub down. And yes, it's pouring down rain. Here we go again. After a couple times you do this, your horse will start to recognize the pattern that when you swing your stick, they're going to move their hind end. Otherwise, they get the whack. So here I'm asking him a simple task, which is just to move over to the other side. He didn't want to. He was fighting me. So I did give him a few taps on the shoulder or on the neck just to get him to move his feet. He did. I rewarded. So now here we are on the other side. What you do to one side, you must do to the other side. Don't forget that. So he didn't really move, so I had to give him a few good little taps there. Rub him down, walking, swinging. He did good, so he didn't get no tap. Don't forget to keep that hand up by their eye, because remember, if you don't have that hand up by the eye, your horse will jump onto you. So right there, I lifted my hand because he was getting close to my space. Just think about it as your hand being a wall. Good, so he's doing really good. So I just rub him down there. He moved his hind knee. He's getting the idea. Okay, there you notice I was pretty much in his space. He didn't move, so he gets a tap. So timing is everything, and you must not forget when to release the pressure. You can't just whack, 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 and your horse has moved over. Your horse does an effort, and then you release the pressure. And you really want them to move their hind end. You don't want them to just move baby steps. Like, you want them to swing their hind end, because that's them being willing and giving some effort, not being lazy. So I'll give them some opportunities. If they don't move, then they get the tap. And they'll start to get it. And eventually you just stare at their little tushy and poof, they move away. Next thing, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and desensitize with a stick and string. I like to throw him curveballs, so I just started swinging it up in the air like I'm swinging a rope, whacking the ground. He's pretty calm. He's a little nervous. Like, as you notice, he did startle a little bit when I brought it up close to his face to rub him down. I did get his lick and chew, so that was really good. But, you know, this is just getting him prepped and ready for the desensitizing with the tools. This is session 1. And I already did this earlier when I started working with him in the day. So this is a good sign right here that he's being a little more trusting, less spooky. And just keep in mind when you're desensitizing with your tools, just kind of, toss it around them. Don't be gentle. Like, obviously, don't whack it. Like, don't throw it hard and whack them really hard to where they run because you whacked them. But just really bring it around their body. Let it touch them, their legs, their tummy, everything. So here we're going to start the flexing again. I did do this earlier, like I said. So we're just kind of recapping at the end of the day or at the end of the training session. And right here, he stands a little better. I'm still applying a bit of pressure to get him to flex in. And then he brings it in, I release. Eventually, it won't be so much pulling. It's gonna feel like you're picking a dandelion. Literally, you just want to pick up that line gently and the horse will do its thing and bring its nose in. So here he's starting to fight me a little bit because I did hold the pressure in longer, which is good because you want them to stand there until you release. You don't want them to fight you. You want that trust. So good. So then after that he did a little better. So what you do on one side, you do on the other side. Just moving around, you just move with them. They stop, they bring their nose